In this session, we're going to see how to take an assessment that we have worked on and completed and saved, and we're going to see how to submit that assessment for approval. So let's say our client is Braxton Abbott, and we have just completed a CANS for him. And we can see right now the assessment is currently in signed state, but we want to submit it to the supervisor to approve. So the way we do that is we just mouse over the particular assessment we want to submit, and we click on it. Opens up the assessment, and what we'll see is down at the bottom there are a number of buttons. We could edit if we wanted to make further changes to it, or we can submit the assessment. If your permissions allow it for your particular user, you may be able to submit and approve the assessment simultaneously. Let's just assume that we do not have those permissions, and so we are just simply going to submit. So all we do is we click on submit, and what it will tell you, submitting the assessment, and then it will come back and it'll tell you if there are any problems with the assessment. And in this case we can see that there are some validation errors, so it brings up this window here and it will tell you what the errors were. So if we kind of quickly review, we'll see that question number 2, which was family, has not been answered but is required. And so similarly for these other couple questions here, we can see that pretty much it just looks like, well, we didn't enter them. Either we forgot or we didn't think they were required, but in actuality they are. So what you can do is you can simply click on the particular question that you want to fix up, and it will navigate you straight to that question. In this case we were already here, but had you been a little farther down, for example, let's expand this out again, and again you can expand and close this validation errors just by clicking on the arrow to slide that out and back in again. And we see if we click on the family question, again the navigation comes straight back to the particular domain with the family question. And we can see also that it is highlighted in red. So we want to edit this particular section. Obviously we can see that we've just missed these 4 questions. So we could either come down here to the edit button and click that, or we can simply just click on this little shortcut edit button right here. Brings us into edit mode immediately, and we fill in the few questions that we had forgotten. So now we save, and we hope we've gotten everything. So let's try to submit again. And we can see this time, message tells us that the assessment has been successfully submitted. If we come up and click on Braxton Abbott's client link here and the client name, that'll take us to the list of assessments. And here's the one we had been looking at. Previously it had been in the assigned state. Now it is in the submitted state.